And what's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am Cameron Jack, the lovely owner of this YouTube channel named Cameron Jack, believe it or not. This is my 10 subscriber special, I suppose. Just starting to celebrate 10 people hitting a button to follow me. It's also pretty cool that according to my analytics, that a total of you, overall as a group, have spent 10 hours of your life watching me, instead of, you know, doing anything else productive. Don't worry, I know all too well about doing something other than being productive. A group of 10 people is like the size of my old class in high school, except I'm not getting bullied and made fun of every day, which is quite a nice change. Anyway, to celebrate this small yet meaningful milestone for me, I have put together 10 random facts about myself. This video isn't necessarily just for a milestone, but it's also for people to get to know me if they're interested at all in the future. Anyways, let's get straight into it. Wait, whoops, I forgot the most important thing about being on YouTube. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. That's important. I know, everyone does it, but we gotta do it. Number 1. Okay, let's get into this. So my eyes change color. I have no idea why this is, but my eyes actually fluctuate in which color they are. My eyes change from green to blue and then to hazel. I have no idea why it happens, but I asked my optometrist and some doctors and they just say it's just weird genetics. It's a genetic mutation. I'm like the X-Men, but I'm probably the most useless out of all of them. Another interesting part of it is my sisters change color like in sync with mine, so they change at the same time. So whenever hers change color, mine do as well, which is kind of weird. It doesn't matter if we're near each other or what, we can be in 2 different places and they'll still be the same color. Though my original birth color is hazel. Number 2, I study business, which is weird because most business students don't have a sense of humor or aren't very creative, and they're kind of boring. I'm sorry to my fellow business students, but you know it's true. Come on guys. I mean, we can all mutually accept our responsibility in the business world. Though, at least, I major in marketing, so I have somewhat of an excuse for being creative and liking this stuff, just saying. Number 3, I live in Australia, if you could not tell from some of my videos on my channel already, and I love living here. I have explored other countries, I have been to America. Personally, not my thing, America. I live in the region where it's beachy but slash city. It's like a country town, really. It's a weird... Australia is weird. We have like a mixture of places. I don't live in the big city. I do live near a big city, which is only a couple hours away from me. I have been there multiple times. But I do live more near the beach, I suppose, slightly inland. It's a very nice place. It's modern, but isn't ancient or too futuristic, so it's a nice middle ground. I like the middle ground. I have been arrested for unregulated high-risk activity in 2019, I believe it was. I used to be part of an urban exploring community and rooftoping community in which we climbed cranes and buildings. I'll put a photo I took the day before I got arrested up now. But yeah, I was climbing buildings and stuff for a long time. Well, till I got arrested, that was. Apparently, what happened was we climbed a government building and we had half of the police force in the city were on top of us because they thought we were terrorists. And they also thought we broke into a secure government building. But in reality, we just stepped onto their roof from the parking lot. It was not hard, and for a government building, you would think they would have more security. But anyways, eventually got arrested, taken to the station where they held us for about 5 hours. Eventually let me and my friend off with a warning and told us if we were ever caught doing it again, we would have to go to court and sorry about that. Anyways, but yeah, they basically told us if we ever got caught doing that again, we would go to court and could face 6 months in prison. So, yeah. Oh, and for legal reasons, I kept my word, okay? I stopped doing it. I'm not breaking the law, so please, police officer that I dealt with, don't come to my house and arrest me if you ever find out. Anyways. This channel that I've created was originally meant to be a vlog channel, but I found I'm not that comfortable being in front of the camera, so I resort to keeping my face out of videos. Not saying that I have a problem showing my face and all. I will probably show it more in the future, but in the meantime, you'll have to deal with my very chill gameplay in the background of these videos. But yeah, it was just a personal thing. I'm not comfortable being in front of the camera. I wanted to be an actor, funny enough, but I don't like showing my face in front of cameras. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I picked a weird hobby for someone who doesn't like necessarily being the center of attention, but oh well. That's all I can do about it. I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was about 8 or 9, I suppose. But I never did it originally because I didn't want to be a basic kid who had a channel and all they did was make people's ears bleed because they couldn't sound good. I mean, audio is the important thing for me. Like, you got to have crisp, clean audio, and even then, right now, my audio isn't that great. You got to be able to talk well, and I'm still learning. I'm a lot better now, though, so thankfully, I've improved in that regard. Speaking of vocals, going on to something a little bit more sad here, I have very, very poor vocals. I'm actually unable to talk for long periods of time because it can cause me lots of pain. But myself normally talking is probably the equivalent of you shouting every word you say. Sadly, this makes it very hard for me to make videos sometimes because I can be recording for multiple hours and my vocals will make my throat feel like someone is scratching the inside of my throat. It's like swallowing glass sometimes. This also makes people think I'm extremely shy or quiet, but in reality, I just don't talk much because it hurts. Thankfully, this hasn't stopped me from enjoying my video making whenever I've got the chance. It's a little bit trickier with my issue, but it's just I got to deal with it, and there's no real explanation for it. I just hit puberty, and instead of my voice cracking, it went really, really deep, really, really gravelly, and ever since then, I can't talk for long periods of time. This is just a quick side note to this video. I've been recording, I think, for about 30 minutes. Having my real bombastic, enthusiastic voice, and my vocals have already shit themselves. I'm struggling to talk and it's hurting. So yeah, I do struggle talking. I don't know why, it's just my vocals, which is sad. It does bum me out a little bit that I can't make videos necessarily all the time because my just vocals won't allow it. I don't know if you can probably hear the difference in my voice now, because I'm recording this after recording 3 separate videos to try and catch up on my schedule that I was behind on before. So anyways, yeah, I'll let past me continue this video. But yeah, this is just an example, I guess, if you can hear it on that. Yeah, my vocals sadly can't keep up with doing this all the time, which is sad. It bums me out sometimes. Anyways, I'll let past me take it. Number 9, my favorite sports that I've played are probably wakeboarding and martial arts, which aren't actually really sports. They're more like hobbies, but I do enjoy them. Haven't done them for a while, but I probably should get back into that. Just a side note to myself. And I also played soccer when I was younger, but I never particularly liked it because I'm not a team player. I like being in charge. I like being the one making all the decisions, and I don't necessarily like relying on other people. But that's just a personal thing when it comes to sports. Number 9, I am an extreme nerd when it comes to video games and movies, as you probably can tell from the gaming side on my channel. And I will say, my favorite film, at the time of recording this, has to be Baby Driver. I highly recommend it, watching it if you haven't. Great film. It's so satisfying just having the music times with the action scenes. It's so good. And also my favorite game, I suppose, series wise, it's got to be probably Call of Duty, only because I've been playing that since I was younger. What can I say? It's what happens. I'll add another bit into it. The first game I ever played was, can you guess it? Forza on the PS1, I believe it was, or an old school racing game. I believe it was Forza. Can't remember. I've still got my PlayStation 1, but I don't know where the games are for it, to be honest. But my first actual console that I owned was the original Nintendo DS, and my favorite game on that was Super Mario Bros. I played that game so much as a child, it is unbelievable. I think I played that game for a solid, 4 to 5 years, I just kept playing Super Mario Bros. One of my favorite games from my childhood, gotta say. Okay, number 10. My channel colors for this channel was actually created by mistake, funny enough. The green and blue wasn't originally my idea, but in the program I used for my thumbnails, played up and my original colors glitched out and changed them to blue and green. After this, I decided I liked how the blue and green contrasted and how it was like land and sky. Also decided I needed a theme, and that is what I went with. Real pain in the arse though, if I ever change my mind in the future and I stray away from the blue and green, it's going to have a lot of thumbnail changes, or I'm just going to keep it and then just hope that it won't be too noticeable that I changed my color scheme. We'll see. Anyways, that was 10 random facts about me. I just wanted to say before this video ends that I appreciate any and all people who subscribe to my channel. I enjoy making videos, whether one person enjoys it, or 10, or even if 100 do. I just like making videos, and I'm glad my hobby is entertaining people, even if it's a small group of people. And I know like some of you are like I think 3 to 4 of you are like possibly like my friends I know in person, and to you I still say thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate it. It's a fun hobby, and I'm glad I at least entertain some people. Besides all that sappy stuff, I hope you guys enjoyed learning about me, I guess. I'm not that interesting. I've got some more interesting facts that I might release for my next milestone, which I'm not sure if what I've set it to. I think at the time of the recording this, I think I'm going to just leave my milestone for maybe 20 subscribers. Yeah. Start off small. That's what they say. As long as I'm entertaining someone, I'm happy. So, anyways, besides all that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.